Hello everybody, it's Mindy. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you're returning. I'm happy to have you here. This is a painting that I ordered on the Diamond Art Club anniversary sale. I only ordered two. Yep, this is the second one, and it's just taken me quite a while to actually be able to open it up and look at it and show it to you guys. You know, life happens, things happen. It's been busy. So anyhow, what do I have here? As you can see, it's a beautiful horse. It is a Lori Prindle, one of my favorite artists. This one is called Mother Love. I love the fact that it is round diamonds. I think both of my kits I got this time were rounds. And you know, I do love me some rounds. I do. And they're so nice and refreshing. I'll just say refreshing after doing squares, a lot of large paintings with square drills. I love doing a round. Anyhow, let's get into it. If I can get this plastic off here. Come on, cooperate with me, please. It's not wanting to come off. It's stuck on the, okay. We're gonna have to get a little more aggressive here. It's not working. Not working. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, maybe that'll work. Let's see. Will that help us out any? I think. Okay, there. Plastic is off. Yay. I won't throw it in the sink today because I have some dishes I have to do in the sink. Okay. That's what I normally do. Okay, let's look at it. So you're familiar with the box and all that good stuff. So, okay. The square box is blue, isn't it? And the pink is for the rounds. I think that's true. Anyhow, picture all around, picture on the side, picture at the bottom. This is an 83.7 centimeter by 55.6 centimeter painting. Love it. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. Pull out our box here. Here's our toolkit. And here's our painting. Safely secured inside the box. There is our little envelope with our goodies in it. Check that out here in just a second. Okay, so let's look at the toolkit first. I don't think anything has changed with this toolkit in a few minutes anyhow. We still have a bag of baggies, quite a few baggies there. We have the twisty pen with the white wax inside there. A 4-placer on the end. That's our pen. Our tray. Now you can keep these trays. You can start collecting these trays. You can kit up, put a sticker right there on the end, kit up your entire painting in them if you would like. What else do we get? We get some pink wax for the people who still love their pink wax. We get white wax and a 7-placer. That is your toolkit. Okay? Use it as you choose. All right, let's look in our little envelope here. The envelope, please. Feel like we're at the Grammys. Ta-da! Okay, let's see what we get. In here, we get all the tips and tricks and step-by-steps and QR codes and all the good stuff's in there. I have a code. It is 10 off Mindy. If you have never purchased from Diamond Art Club, you may use my code on your first purchase. It'll save you $10. Here's my card. A bronze again. I only get bronze. Always, always with the bronze. I don't think the first ones said what color they were here. I'm going to go back and look at some of my old ones, but now they tell you what they are. So, yep, there's my card. Okay, colors. Here we go. There are our peel off stickers to put on whatever system you use to kit up. There are 56 colors. And we have 1 A, B, and 3 fairy dust there. So here's the name of the painting here. This is an individual sticker. This is an individual sticker. They're all individual. You can use what you like. Don't use what you don't want. If you put these in a logbook, all right, here's a start and end date. Here's the picture. Isn't that precious? That is so precious. It's a mommy and her baby. So cute. Love it. And then here's all of the sizing information down at the bottom, all the details, all the important details. All right, let's put that aside and let's get into the painting. I want to see it. Now this is a different different type of painting than we have normally seen, probably from Lori Prindle. We're used to like the very colorful ones with lots of flowers and stuff on them. But this one is just special because this one is much more like natural, like what you would picture horses looking like, you know, without all the flowers. It's very, and it's a mom and a baby. It's so special. All right, so their canvas, the soft back canvas, the pinked edges, the poured glue, all of those things that we have come to expect and enjoy. I'm gonna roll it backwards. And there's one thing I do appreciate. I won't say I love it, but I appreciate it. I'll tell you what that is. So as you would expect, there's going to be a lot of browns. So if you don't want to do a bunch of brown, this might not be the painting for you, but it's going to be so beautiful when it's done. Look how beautiful. All of the shading, all of the muscles, the contours in their bodies are all going to be done with all of those browns. Look at the face. I hope this really translates well in the rendering. The face and everything, how you can see all the definition on the cheeks and the foreheads. And I mean, it should turn out well. Okay, so over here on this side, we have a legend. Let's roll it out. I'll show it to you. All right. Over here we have another legend. It does have flowers, okay? I'm not saying it doesn't have flowers, but the flowers are subtle. They're up in the corners here. There's some big, like, brownish tan roses up there. So there are flowers, all right? And there's a little bit of white on their stripes. They both have a stripe. Baby got mama's stripe, okay? All right, so here's what I appreciate is that they have gone to these gray lines on the perforations. This is still perforated paper, right? But they use a gray now instead of that bright, shocking pink. I think it makes it easier on the eyes. It doesn't take away from the painting as much when you're looking at it. It doesn't distract my eyes. And then, of course, when I'm showing it, it almost kind of blends in a little bit better, depending on, you know, what colors you have on your painting. But I can appreciate that they changed the color. It's still there for people who wanted to be able to see the lines. It's not so garish and bright that it's like, whoo, which was what the pink did for me. All right, so I appreciate that. Of course, you know, bottom line, I could do without them at all, without the perforation, all that. But that's another day. That's another story. All your information is down here at the bottom. And it's so pretty. Now this is looking very, very reddish. Some of these colors in here look very, very red. And I mean, if you look at it, you'll see why. If you look here, her face really does take on a red. Okay. And in here, it is quite red. I mean, the color is chestnut. Okay. This is a chestnut horse. So, you know, think about a chestnut. It's brown, but it's red. So I expect some real reddish browns as well. Okay. There's the drills. There's the name. Let's get into them. Let's just get into them. See what we have. All right. Here we go. Roll it. All right, there's a brown, a dark brown. I mean, I'm not going to keep saying brown. Just look at the different shades. Look at all of the shades we have. There's one of those very reddish browns. It's almost like a cranberry color, okay? So just for example, 902 is a slash. And where do I find it? Thought it would be easy to locate. Who am I fooling, right? Okay, so it is right in here along this face. just like I said, where it looks more red, that's exactly where this is going to be, okay? Up here and along this area here and down here. I think the shading and stuff is going to be really nice. I really do. A whole bunch of the 400 family, 434, 435. Some more that are almost red. Quite a bit of 3777. Now we have some green and some grays. That's actually brown. All right, what next? Another gray. Okay, here is our first special. It's the AB, which is a tan, a very light tan color. I'm gonna guess, if I have to guess, that's gonna go maybe mane, maybe tail. We'll see. Oh, wow, there is some 550 purple in here. Wow, I would not have expected to find 550 purple. It's in here somewhere, though. Huh, interesting. Here's our first fairy dust. All right, just a nice light tannish brown color. Another light purple. More grays. That's also purple. I really did not expect all this purple. Interesting. Huh. Now the blues, yes, we got all this blue up through here. We got blue in here. I have a gray blue. All right. Let me keep this out to remind myself what we got. We've got a fairy dust and an AB there. Okay. I think we've only got one strip left. Yep, we do. Let's go this way. A little bit of white. That will be for in here, right? A little tiny bit of pink. There's some black. In this whole thing, you would think there would be more black, but there's not. There's just this much. And I'm certain it's just going to be on their noses, maybe around the eye. Here's another fairy dust. So it's a very, very pale, like sagey green color. Interesting. Not very much of it, just a tiny bit. Yeah, the purples kind of threw me off. Here's another fairy dust, lighter tan. How many fairy dust did we find? There's a fairy dust. There's supposed to be what? 3. One fairy dust in here. I've missed, oh no, that's a fairy dust. Okay, the green and the tan. Okay, well, let's look for that green. Let's start there. Uh-oh, I'm going to be disturbed by a cat. He wants to be held. He's going to come up here and he's going to bother me. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that greenish color, and I think it has a green hue. I mean, I do. Maybe it's more just a taupe, but it's going right up the stripe. Right up there, and some right there, and on the little foals stripe too, and a couple up there in the mane. Okay, wow, that's interesting. Oh, I got a person, not a person, I got a creature right here behind my feet. I just about stepped on him. All right, how about this? 437, it's an X. Okay, so it's in the mane, a forelock. Well, this is a forelock mane situation going on there. It's up there, running through here. Okay. Wow. I should zoom you back out, shouldn't I? Where else do I see it? Anywhere else? The X? No. So it's pretty much just up in here. I'll show you. I'll bring you up. So it's kind of making like some of the lines. Some over here. Some over here. Oh, it's in the roses too. All right. Not this rose though. No, definitely not that rose. That's a totally different brown over there. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. Our next fairy dust is this almost coppery. It looks copper when you zoom in on it. It really does take on a copperish color, that's cool. I like that. It is like the two lines like dashes. Oh, and it's down here. A whole bunch of it right through here. And you can see even on the rendering here, the painting, you can see that it kind of looks coppery. It's coming all through here. A big patch up here. This is a lot on the foal, on the baby. Some on her face. Does Mama get any? Let's see. I don't think so. Nope, I think that's all. Oh, there's a little bit right here, right up along the side of the stripe here on her face. But baby gets most of that color right through here and up this way. Love that. Okay, I think the last one we have defined is the AB. It looks like that. And it is an asterisk. An asterisk. And I said it before, I think it will probably be in the main. Yep, and it is. Okay. Here's the forelock. We have a bunch here. Again, making lines because all of these little hairs, you know. Baby gets some in her. Here. There's a lot of it. It just kind of, it's going to come right through and it's going to add some extra sparkle to their manes, their forelocks, which I love. One of the things we love to do when we were showing horses is you'd get them all nice and clean and washed up, and to get them ready for the show ring, you'd spray some stuff on them called show sheen. Oh man. And it just made everything made it like AB. The sun would pick up on it, would almost sparkle in the sun. It was so pretty. Plus it smelled good. But yeah, that's what I can picture here in their manes and their forelocks with that AB. So anyhow, that's so pretty. So pretty. It's going to be gorgeous. And okay, it is a lot of browns, but I mean, it's 7,000 different browns, and it's going to be a lot of fun to do. It's going to be a lot of fun to do. I like it. All right. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you got for the anniversary sale. I know we're a little late here, but you know, we can still talk about it. Why not? And I haven't purchased anything since. So holding strong, folks, holding strong. All right. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Hang out, you know, wander around my channel. Check out other things that I do. I do a lot of different things. I am a channel of variety, that is for sure. And I appreciate it greatly. Yeah. Hope to see you come back soon. And thanks for spending some time with me. See y'all later. Bye, you guys.